Yo, what's up guys? In today's video, I am going to be showing you the 100% best linear settings you can have in Fortnite. These settings are absolutely insane. You will be hitting so many shots. The majority of your shots are going to be headshots, and you're going to win almost every fight you encounter just because you're going to have better aim. Now, if you guys want to try these settings out for yourself, I definitely recommend that you do try these out, and if they do work for you, make sure you comment that down below. Alrighty, as we go into the settings, I would really appreciate it if you guys use code LOCK, L-O-C, in the Fortnite item shop. That helps support me and the channel, and it's really helpful in the end. Yep, okay. So to start, controller auto run. In one of my other videos, I go over the best exponential settings you can have in Fortnite. And so today I'm doing linear, and I go over some of these settings. I'm just going to quickly go over them again in case you guys didn't watch that video. So controller auto run, I don't recommend having that, as when you're taking a fight or whatever, if you not taking a fight, when you're using controller auto run, you're not really using your controller, you're just kind of letting it run on its own. You know, if you're trying to rotate the zone and you just want to let it run on its own, you know, people do that, set their controller down, take a drink or whatever. I don't like doing that. I don't like playing like relaxed, so that if I end up getting like attacked or surprise attacked, I'm not ready to take the fight, you know, if I don't have my hands ready to take the fight. So I don't recommend using this, but other people use it. It's not one that, you know, is gonna break your game. So, and then next setting, build immediately for Builder Pro. You definitely want to have this setting on. Build immediately for Builder Pro. I mean, if you're not using Builder Pro, then you're definitely gonna have a much harder time building. But with build immediately, it makes it so that if you press like the button to build once, it'll do it immediately. If you don't have this on and you want to place a wall, you have to press the wall button, and that'll select wall. And like if you were placing a ramp before and you want to place a wall and you select the wall button, it'll place that, and then you have to press it again in case you actually want to like place it. So if you have build immediately Builder Pro on, then you only have to click the button once, and that halves the time it takes to be able to build, and that's definitely worth it in case you're being sprayed at and you need to build fast. Edit hold time, you want to have that as low as you can, as long as you're able to press it without accidentally equipping what the other button is. So like on the average controller, I mean for the Xbox controller, don't know what it is on PlayStation, but if you're holding down the button to edit, the longer that edit hold time is, the longer it takes for it to pull out edits. So you'd like to have that low, but you don't want to have it super low, so that if you hold it for like a split second, but you're only trying to build, if that's what the main bind is, and you don't want to edit, but it pulls out edits, that oftentimes kills you in a fight if you try to build and you get stuck in edits. So you want to have this as low as you can without accidentally equipping edits instead of builds. I personally use the Xbox Elite Series 2 controller, so I'm having paddles to edit, so that doesn't affect me. If you do use paddles and one of your paddles is is for editing, then this setting doesn't matter. Also, if you use like left stick, like click in the left stick to edit, again it doesn't matter if you have that, because you don't have to hold the button. A vibration for the next setting, I recommend you don't have that on, because when your controller is shaking in your hand in a fight, it makes it much harder to press buttons if it's like, you know, shaking in your hand, or it's kind of like unsettling when you're in a fight. You know, it's kind of distracting if it's shaking, so I don't recommend using that. For here, the first two in the sensitivity tab, they are blurred out because you're using down here use advanced options, so those two don't matter. But to start, I'm going to actually go down to advanced look sensitivity at the top, and then I'll go back to build and edit sensitivity multiplier. Alright, so for advanced look sensitivity, look horizontal, I have it at 45%, and look vertical speed at 43%. This makes it so, because the majority of your time you're tracking left to right with shotgun shots, and advanced look sensitivity is generally when you're using shotgun or SMG shots in close range. And so if someone's like really close to you, they're normally running left to right, like really close. Normally it's not going up and down. So I like having the vertical speed slightly lower so that you're not accidentally aiming above their head when you're trying to hit a headshot. It makes it slightly easier to hit headshots. And then for turning horizontal and vertical boosts, I definitely recommend you actually do have this. A lot of people say don't use this, but this makes it so that if you're aiming forward and they are way to your right and you gotta do like a really fast flick shot, it like allows for you to flick to the right super fast, because with the boost, if you're holding the stick right, it'll go faster and faster until you're able to flick over. so you're able to hit the shot, but then it's not so strong so that you're not accidentally over rotating with your shots. So basically, if you need a flick shot, you can, but it's not gonna mess up your non-flick shots, just barely moving your crosshair for shotgun shots. And then turning boost ramp time, I have that on 0.01. It doesn't affect much, but it's that slight second, like 0.01 of a second before the boost starts. So it's super nice in case you don't want to hit a flick shot. It's gonna make that 1 second, it's gonna help a little bit so you're not accidentally over rotating again. And then with advanced aim down sights settings, or no, instant boost when building, I don't mean to have that on. I did not know I have that on. No wonder it's been harder to build. Nice. Advanced aim down sight sensitivity, I have my horizontal on 9% and my vertical on 6%. These sensitivities I've gone over for forever with myself and my buddies, and we have found these to be the best for linear. You will hit so many AR shots, it's absolutely insane. I'm telling you, if you take anything out of this video today, you definitely want to copy my advanced aim down sight sensitivity. They are so freaking nice, especially with the aim down sights turning horizontal and vertical boosts. Those have been adjusted so that if you have to boost, if they're really far to the right or to the left and you're aiming like down center, you're still able to hit that shot. You're still able to like follow and track. Like you can track your enemy really easily with these boosts. And then the sensitivities aren't so high so that if you're trying to track and they're moving slow, you're not tracking across their body and away from them. So you're able to easily track left to right if they're moving. But if they run, you know, if they start sprinting, you have these boosts that help you track a little bit faster. Or for something like if a boat's going or a helicopter's flying and you're trying to shoot at those with your aim or your horizontal and vertical boosts, that allows you to be tracking it slightly faster when you're having a faster opponent, as in a helicopter or a car or a boat. You know what I mean? They're moving faster, so you need the boost to help with that. But then again, also if you have to aim from like one opponent, if you knock them because you had the perfect tracking with them, but then they have a teammate way over to the right that you got to go to, you can easily use the boosts to get over to that teammate, and you're able to shoot the teammate without, you know, really making yourself vulnerable because you're able to flick over fast. I'm telling you guys, I love my aim down sights sensitivity. It is absolutely insane. Such a good sensitivity. And then again, for this one, aim down sights turning boost ramp time, I don't recommend you use one of these for aim down sights. I mean, if you want to, it wouldn't affect too much. If you want to do like a 0.01 or 0.02 second boost, kind of like I have on the other one, it might help a little bit, but I found it doesn't really change too much. Look dampening time, if I'm being honest, I don't exactly know what that does, but I don't recommend using it. I've tried it, and it just makes everything feel like more choppy and a little bit slower, so I don't like using it. Look input curve, linear, that's what the video is based on today. If you want to see one for exponential, which is the other option, you can go watch our other video, link in the description. Okay, and then aim assist strength, have that at 100%. Some people say use it lower. Why? I mean, you're being on controller, you are at a disadvantage to keyboard and mouse players, right? A lot of people say, oh, controller's OP or whatever. I don't think it is. It's very controversial, but I would recommend using aim assist strength 100%. We can use kind of whatever advantage we can get, and then copy basic settings from or legacy settings. Those just affect what you're. They just copy from your other settings, so don't click either of those. And then move stick dead zones. With those, you want to have those as low as you can on your controller, but you don't experience stick drift. Stick drift is when you're not touching your controller, but it's moving on your own. So say like you're standing still, but it like slowly starts to look up or to the left or the right. That means you have too low of a dead zone, so that if the controller thinks it's being pressed, but it's not on your trigger, not your triggers, on your thumbsticks. So you want to have those as low as you can without experiencing stick drift. And yeah, I'm telling you, these are the settings that have done me so well in my arena games, and I'm trying to get the champion, and these settings have been able to help me out so much. Alrighty, if you guys did enjoy this video, please drop a like and use code LOCK in the Fortnite item shop. It is so helpful, and I would really appreciate it if you guys do. If you do use my code, comment that down below and I'll shout you out in my next video. Anyways, if you do like this sensitivity, let me know. Let me know if you changed anything and what you were able to do to make it better. I think these settings are insane, and I know they're going to make you do so much better. And I hope you guys have a freaking fantastic day, and I'll catch you in the next one.